Hey guys, it's Myth. You may be wondering, you have a bunch of shit. Where do you get your parts? Other stuff. So instead of outright buying new parts, unless I really have to, and if I do, I try to get like the little 50-pack gears in bulk. I guess cannibalize other stuff. So I make sure that no one wants half of the stuff that I like. That's how brittle this plastic is, by the way. Yes, I did struggle, but this is already falling apart. It would not have survived being bubble wrapped. Like, I get it. Oh, it's a VTech dial and discover. No one's gonna care about this thing. It's glass. Honestly, it's glass. Oh, but Jackson Ross. Okay. I don't want to be the new Jackson Ross. What I plan on doing is I plan on making a little series of, here's some stuff I don't necessarily care about. What do I do with that? I take it for parts. Little tray of screws, all these little buttons I can do something with. This little mechanism with all the wires coming out of it, that's the distributor. I can use these little metal contacts for this little screen thing. I can use that in something. There's gears in here. One of these doesn't look split. I can use that in something new. Like, I recycle the best I can. Like, that's just a little thing. Like, you can even see the excess plastic from how screwy all this was. Like, you can hear that snapping as is. Like, hold on. Like, brittle plastic that wasn't going to survive anything. Again, oh, this was a fully working thing. Well, first of all, Jackson Ross doesn't seem to take them for parts. Jackson Ross doesn't seem to go, okay, so I can fix this and this and this and this with all these parts. He just goes, bam, 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 give me the views. So, why am I doing this? Because it's fun. And I kind of see why that gets the, like, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That's crazy. Oh, but these probably go for like $50 on eBay. This is one of like 5,000. This is one of God knows how many. The same could be said for the Linkables. The same could be said for a lot of stuff. The same could be said for the sacrificed eye side beast for that one French guy's art exhibition thing that I bet you no one knows what I'm referencing. So this pile is going to either go in the trash or be used for something weird. Like what? I don't know. But this pile over here, so these are just spare screws in a not Let's Rock Elmo variant guitar. This, I honestly don't know what I'm going to use that for, but it does have a nice little thing, little texture thing in there that I can't even get to. The buttons, I can probably put those in something and have it make a good noise. I don't know. Like, what's this? Little metal thingy that was part of the thing. Yeah, I'm gonna get these out too. Actually, you know what? How can I? See, the fun part with that is you just gotta. And if you give it long enough, yeah, that split. I felt it split a little down the side. Yup. Whoa. No, that's the mold. Never mind. But yeah, why am I doing this? Oh no, I thought you were against destruction of toys. Again, this is salvaging. It's not a scrapyard, it's a salvage. New Big Rig Buddies content coming soon, I swear. I got real working Rocky, finally. But yeah, you just kind of... I do not condone ripping things apart like this, honestly. Unless you are absolutely going to use every single part of it. However, no one wanted this. There's 5 million of them out there. This isn't like I'm ripping apart a VTech letterboard or lightboard. Oh my god, wow. See, this would have been alright plastic back in the day. And now it's just soup. There's like crumbs. There's crumbs of it down here. But yeah. Oh, there goes. Oh, did my contacts come free? And these are perfectly salvageable contacts. You can resolder that. You can do a lot of stuff. There's another one. There we go. And then, can I get this last one? And there we go. One more. One more. Damn it. It's not happening. Okay. Can I at least just... No. Okay. So, I salvage things. Or at least I try to. That's why a lot of my Furbies probably have weird... Well, not a lot. That's why a couple of my things have weird speakers instead of the original speakers that are at the original ohm and voltage, whatever. Because I grab random stuff. I take speakers. I pop those apart. Should I be fixing those instead? Kind of, yeah. I should. Should I be fixing Space Fairy? Yes. You know how I can fix Space Fairy? Hold on. Where is that switch? This is a 2-position switch. You know what I can use for this? Space Fairy. Because Space Fairy... Oh, it has a ground wire. Figure it out. I could use this with Space Fairy. I could use this with my failure of an electronic slinky, which hurts to admit that it's dead. Yes, I know I probably shouldn't be having this 3D printer-y thing in here. I don't run it that often. And if I do, it's usually with the windows open and all that, which probably isn't good. What can I use this for? This little button thing that was part of the phone. Well, there's still a screw in there. I can get that out. That spring, I don't know if I can do anything with. But again, if anyone wants these parts, good for them. Wires. I can use all these wires for something. I can use these little contact bits for something. Again, there's gears in here. There's so much you can use that instead of just going, this doesn't work, throw it in the bin. Pop it apart. Meticulously pop it apart. Go, I could use these contacts for, I don't know, a Furby. I could use these contacts for a Furby. It's a little too long for a Furby in that spring, but you know. You could use the speaker with a, I don't know, a Furby. That's what I plan on doing with it. Like, salvage what you can. Don't just buy new parts. I would say make sure something isn't stupid rare, or make sure, hell, if your buddies want a thing, make sure they get first dibs. And don't have 50 of the same thing. Yeah. You know what? IRV jump scare. He doesn't have batteries in, he's just there. I need to make a video on him, sooner than later, because his screen's going out, and I got him sealed. He's fun. I just need to figure that out. Salvage yard. I don't know.